we're doing live streaming from Palu city, which is the capital city of Indonesia's central Sulawesi. And this is the city that was worst hit by the September 28th twin disasters, that's what they call it now, the earthquake, the 7.5 magnitude earthquake, and then the tsunami. And I'm now standing at one of the largest evacuation shelters that's dotted around Palu city. The earthquake, the official death toll now has risen to more than 2,000 people, and we've heard that 70,000 houses have been destroyed, and more than 74,000 people are misplaced. A lot of them, their house are completely just destroyed, and some of them were just very scared of the aftershocks, and they didn't want to go back to their house. Since September 28, there has been more than 450 aftershocks. I experienced one myself just yesterday morning. It was a 5.3 magnitude earthquake. So there are still a lot of people prefer to stay at these shelters in the open space. Where I'm standing here right now, most people here, they are the refugees from a neighborhood called Patobo. Patobo and Barora are the two worst hit neighborhoods in Palu city. These two neighborhoods were completely wiped off from the map because of a rare geological phenomenon called liquefaction. So I talked to some of the residents from Patobo who are now evacuees here. The story they told me was like they just witnessed a futuristic Hollywood movie. They told me that the earth, the ground turned into this deep mud, and it was sort of like a land tsunami. The mud turned into waves and sucked in everything in its way, the houses, the cars, and its residents. I visited Patobo neighborhood 2 days ago. It was a desperate scene. You could, for 3 kilometers long, it was 3 kilometers devastation. I'll show you around this place, but because over that side we don't have very good signal, that side has more shelters, but we will have to go to this side, and we'll go try to talk to some of the families who are camping here and who don't know what's next for them. I'll be joined by my local fixer who's been showing me around. Her name is Ayu. Ayu, do you want to say hello to the CGTN? We're going live on the CGTN platform and all our social media platforms.
Hello.
So show me.
Yeah, we got to go this way.
Okay.
So this family just evacuate themselves, as their housing is right down there, like 1 kilometer downstairs.
Oh, okay.
So this is where now, as you can see, many of their stay-home mom.
Yeah.
They all have their own block and make their own kitchen.
So how many families are staying here?
Here there are around 3 families at the moment. Like each compound, like 3-4 four families for one place.
Okay.
Or one shelter usually.
So doesn't look like they have much. Do they have clean water?
Perhaps we can ask the one of the
let's ask them.
evacuee. Excuse me. Assalamualaikum. Bisa ngobrol sebentar, Ibu?
Ya, mari.
Iya, bisa saya ada sedikit boleh, Bu ya?
Ya, boleh,
silakan. Oke, Ibu di sini boleh. Dengan saya Ayu, Ibu. Dengan Ibu siapa?
Ibu aja Derma.
Oh, Derma. Ini Miro. Mungkin bisa maju sedikit, Bu, biar saya dengar suaranya.
Iya.
Bagaimana keadaan? How is she
What
doing?
are you asking her?
Yeah, I'm asking her name first, and I'm
Okay.
asking how is she doing.
Right, yeah. And her name is?
Derma.
Delma. Yeah.
Ibu Derma, bagaimana keadaannya
Baik-baik sekarang.
sekarang?
Iya, sekarang ini.
So she was a
Insyaallah.
resident at Patobo before?
Oh, iya, Ibu warga yang tinggal di Petobo.
Ya, warga yang tinggal di Petobo tidak ada, hanya lari dengan baju di badan, tanpa apa.
Okay. We are. I'm personally a resident of Petobo, and at that time we all just ran without carrying anything, just the clothes that attached to our body.
What's her personal experience of the liquefaction?
Boleh diceritakan pengalaman pribadi ibu
pada saat gempa?
pada saat gempa? Mungkin ibu sendiri bercerita,
Ya,
silakan.
pada saat gempa kami sementara kira-kira 5:30 sore, sementara duduk di depan televisi, kemudian dia gonceng satu kali, kemudian langsung lari kami keluar ke belakang. Ini saya punya suami masih bertahan di dalam rumah dengan berteduh di bawah meja. Tapi ketika waktu itu ini anaknya sudah menangis, kami sudah posisi sudah di luar. Ini suamiku masih ada di dalam rumah dalam posisi berteduh di bawah meja. Tetapi ketika dia melihat itu tanah di teras terangkat, langsung dia keluar. Pada saat itu posisi di luar kami mengajak untuk duduk, tapi tidak bisa lagi duduk. Tanah sudah mulai terbuka.
Okay. Mungkin sebelah situ dulu Bu, saya harus kasih tahu.
Yeah, we need to translate to our audience. What did she say?
So actually at the time around 5:30, jam 5.30 Bu ya?
Yeah.
Okay. Around 5:30 p.m. They were watching TV like as usual. But at the first they felt the first earthquake, the first shake, and it's already she just quick run out.
Right.
But the
because
husband,
earthquake is not a rare phenomenon for residents.
But this one, she just with her
Yeah.
her child just quickly get
Yeah,
out of
got
the
out.
house. But her husband with another child, they all both of them trying to protect themselves by under trying to hide under the table. But at the time, my husband realized that the soil in front of our terrace, in front of the house, suddenly like rise up, and as soon as possible, he just went out of the house. At the same time, they saw the land, the soil, all just like split,
turn soft. And,
especially that, so it's split.
So they read how, and we talked to someone earlier, and they said it took them 2 hours to get out of the area. Right? What was her escape?
Nah, pada saat ibu sudah lihat tanah gerak itu, apakah sudah bisa ibu lari saat itu?
Pada saat tanah sudah mulai terbuka, kami sudah berhamburan mulai lari, dan 5 orang di dalam halaman itu dan tetangga. Kemudian pada posisi di pintu gerbang pagar ini sudah mulai terbanting. Kemudian ini rumah tetangga sudah mulai runtuh, dan kemudian kami lari ke arah barat.
Okay. She experienced she remembered there's 5 people in her yard there. And then there's neighbors coming and joining, and she started to see all the fence of the house start falling, and she saw one of her neighbor house completely collapse at that time. Mungkin boleh tahu berapa lama itu Bu, kejadiannya sampai ibu hari bisa keluar gitu, bisa keluar aman, cari aman.
Waktu itu kami keluar dari pintu gerbang ini saya hampir ditutup tanah, karena posisi lari itu saya punya anak sudah ke depan semua. Ini di depan ini tanah mulai terbuka begini. Ya, kan itu tanah sudah mulai terbuka dan terangkat. Jadi saya sementara ditarik orang dari belakang. Kemudian saya bertengok begini, saya lihat itu tanah mengejar begini. Ya.
Jadi so at the time when her child all escaped for finding a safe place, suddenly in front of her there's a part of the soil there just completely rise up, and then she remembered that someone grabbed her from the back. At the same time she able to look at the back, and she saw this soil really making waves. So that's where her experience.
That was
Berapa lama itu kejadian ibu lihat dari mulai gempa?
Saya tidak tahu berapa lama. Kalau lambat saya lari pada saat itu, saya mungkin ditutup itu tanah yang begini.
Okay. She could not identify how long she been experienced that, but she said if I was late, I probably will be covered by those waves.
So she ran for her life.
Ya, dari ibu langsung lari atau gimana? Atau merangkak?
Langsung lari, kemudian melompat, kemudian posisi lagi tidak jauh kami dari situ, sekitar 100 meter dari arah timur. Kami berdiri di tengah-tengah. Ini rumah sudah mulai runtuh semua. Diangkat tanah lagi, kami naik ke atas.
Ibu merasa diangkat?
Ya, karena kami posisi di bawah dulu, kemudian naik ke atas.
Okay. So ke arah timur ibu loncat 100 meter itu ya?
Tidak, dari arah timur kami lari ke arah barat.
Okay, so she's actually on the west side.
West side of
I'll calculate around 100 meters. She moved heading to the west. At the time when she thought that's a safe point. It's actually not. She can feel the soil lift her, rise her up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Berapa lama itu terasa ibu naik diangkat?
Saya tidak tahu berapa lama terasa. Kemudian pas tenang sedikit, kami turun lagi karena ini sudah berlubang. Kami turun lagi, begitu naik lagi untuk ke sebelah baratnya lagi di pinggir. Masih di pinggir kami sudah diangkat tanah lagi untuk kedua kalinya.
Itu berapa lama kira-kira dia pindah-pindah tuh ibu terasa lagi naik, lagi turun? Itu berapa lama kira-kira?
Kurang lebih 5 menit barangkali.
Okay. At the time when she that movement stopped, and then she tried to jump into another spot, and then that's got roughly around 5 minutes between jump to one spot, and still at the other spot she also had the feel the movement of the soil.
And how long did it take for her to find a safe place?
Berapa lama ibu ingat kejadiannya dari mulai jalan loncat ke sana sampai akhirnya nyampe ibu di mana, di barat, di tempat yang aman? Berapa lama?
Saya tidak tahu berapa lama karena ini kita sudah panik. Ya. Pas kita diangkat tanah yang kedua, di posisi yang diangkat kedua itu kami tinggal bertengger di pohon besar.
Pegang
Pegang
bergantung
itu semua bergantung di pohon
berapa
besar.
Berapa orang itu bergantung?
Kemungkinan itu ada 6 anggota keluarga itu.
Pohon apa itu Bung?
Saya tidak tahu itu pohon apa, itu pohon besar.
So at the last spot when she can feel the soil rise up, and they all like around 6 people around her. They trying to hold on into a trees. That's the last, the last try. The last before they try to save themselves.
Right.
Before they're trying to jump again for another spot.
So since that nightmare till today, it's been more than 1 week, and they've been taking shelter here. Is it? How's the condition here? I mean, do they have clean water?
Setelah ibu mengalami kejadian itu, apakah langsung pindah sini? Berapa lama dan bagaimana keseharian dan kekurangan kelebihan yang didapatkan?
Ketika kami malam sekitar 6:30 kami mulai turun akan melewati ke arah timur. Tetapi sampai di bukit tadi yang pertama itu tidak ada jalan untuk menuju ke arah timur. Terpaksa kami kembali lagi ke bukit yang tanah yang kedua tadi. Kami ambil karena sudah posisi 8:30 malam. Kami melewati itu tidak ada jalan. Terpaksa jalan dibuka-buka saja jalan lewat di bawah pohon kelapa.
Itu bisa lihat malam gitu.
Karena ada yang pakai senter HP karena ada salah satunya yang bawa HP.
Berapa lama itu menyeberang dari mulai?
Saya tidak tahu berapa lama.
Itu jam 9, kok tahu jam 9?
8:30 itu kira-kira. Karena kami posisinya di sini mungkin jam 2 malam baru tembus karena mau lewati lumpur sampai di sini.
Tembus ini daerah timur, daerah mana ini?
Kami posisinya tadinya
timur.
Tadinya mau ngelewati untuk arah timur, tetapi kami tembus arah barat.
Okay. So she realized that's around 6:30, and then they all trying to find a way out. She remembers they all trying to go to the east, but during their walk they could not find any way to go, to a safe place. So they go back again. So I asked her, well, how could you possible to walk? Like there are some people who have their phone with their torch, so that's kind of like guide us. So they walk trying to find, and then they pass all the mud, everything just to get the safe spot, which is end up in the west side. Estimate they said like around 2 a.m. jam 2 pagi baru ibu tahu itu. Jam 2 pagi itu jam 9 malam ibu bilang baru sampai.
Setengah 9 malam. Setengah 9 malam itu kami sementara berjalan melewati lumpur yang kami lewati sampai di sini. Kemudian itu sekitar jam 2 barangkali kami baru tembus di muncul dari arah barat.
Okay. Around 9 p.m. until 2 a.m. They're trying to find the way out until a good space.
Is her family safe?
Keluarga?
Keluarga alhamdulillah semua ada, tapi yang untuk anaknya sepupu satu kali itu 1 orang tidak ada, dengan yang ada yang 1, 2 orang anaknya semua ke sana.
Okay. Her family is okay, but one of her relative she lost her child, and another cousin also lost their child. So.
And they all lost their homes, right?
Semua berarti kehilangan rumah.
Semua rata. Rumahnya kami diseret tanah 1 kilo dari tempatnya semula, dibawa ke arah barat 1 kilo.
Yeah, they lost completely everything. Their house was moved away until 1 kilometer from the original spot.
Now the government are proposing to make Patobo as a mass graveyard. Does that mean that they will also lose their land?
Okay. Ibu mungkin sudah mendengar atau belum, rencana pemerintah akan membuat monumen untuk di sekitar tanah Patobo itu toh. Nah, Ibu kira-kira bagaimana nanti yang ke depan untuk tanah yang sudah dan rumah yang dimiliki itu?
Kalau untuk rumah, untuk tanah, untuk yang areal Petobo, kami itu tidak bisa lagi menempati di situ karena itu memang di bawah itu ada kayaknya air di bawah. Jadi untuk kelurahan Petobo sekarang ini yang kena musibah ini tidak bisa lagi ditempati.
Oke.
Jadi karena rumahnya kami itu Ibu, kalau ada tadi fotonya itu tidak ditahu lagi yang mana rumah yang mana. Pokoknya semua tertindis, tidak bisa lagi.
She doesn't want to
Yeah,
go back to Palu
yeah,
anymore.
because she felt like it's not safe. They believe there's some like water source, and they felt like, wow, they all like pile up of a lot of houses. How can we recognize as well? Like
Right,
it's hard to recognize it.
What does she? No.
Zero, zero.
What does she need desperately now?
Hal yang paling terpenting yang ibu butuhkan apa? Yang paling
tempat tinggal. Karena kami sekarang ini tempat tinggal yang paling kami butuhkan. Tidak karena mau kembali ke rumah di mana harus mau kembali.
because we don't know where we could go
What's the
back.
plan for them? What's the plan?
Ya, rencananya ibu bagaimana untuk bisa mendapatkan rumah lagi?
Belum ditahu rencana bagaimana untuk mendapatkan rumah
I
karena
don't
kami
know the
belum
plan.
tahu ini. Soalnya sekarang ini masih trauma dengan kejadian itu.
I don't know what the plan will be. At the moment, I'm still traumatized.
Do you have food, water?
Makanan, minuman tersedia?
Alhamdulillah ada. Cuma kami ini membutuhkan selimut karena di sini dingin sekali.
Food, all of supply is okay. We definitely need blanket.
Blanket.
Yes, it's so cold here.
Does she get enough aid from all the NGOs and government?
Apakah saudara-saudara di sini semua mendapatkan bantuan yang cukup dari mungkin beberapa teman-teman yang memberikan sumbangan? Apa sudah cukup sumbangan-sumbangannya?
Ya, yang itu ada beras, itu super mie. Alhamdulillah masih ada untuk stok sekarang. Tapi 1-2 hari ini, tapi kami belum tahu untuk satu karena kami di satu tenda ini ada 18 kakak.
Oh sorry ya, benar-benar. Okay, so actually I only able to estimate around 1 or 2 days of supplies, but I could not figure out if is it further time.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Oke, terima kasih Bu Dharma.
Yeah, jalan lagi.
Ya, kita jalan-jalan lagi pamit Ibu.
As you heard from her, that nightmare experience, that liquefaction took her all belongings, her home. And she said that right now they don't have a plan. How can they have a plan? They're still traumatized. Their food supply is only 1 day or 2 days. I see there's some clean water, but I haven't seen a toilet in this facility. I think sanitation is going to be a problem. It's already been more than 1 week. These people, 4,000 of them, are camping here in the heat, in the open, for they don't know how long. Petobo is gone and she doesn't want to go back. But for these people, for their reconstruction, rebuilding and rehab, it's going to take a long, long time. For CGTN, I'm Miro at Palu City.